show him in it. And we are back here. Sorry about that, folks. Verizon, everybody needs to give them a call. 1-800-VERIZON. Something happened with their internet. But anyway, we're back. About 2:40 left here of halftime. Again, Gate City is now out warming up. They've got a 39-30 lead here at the Arby's Classic. Talking about the first half, what a tremendous first half for Bradley Dean. 27 points. Zach Irvin has 10. John Sally has 2. But I think when you talk about rebounds and steals, Chris, what's your...
Well, it's been the Bradley Dean show, even on defense. He's leading the team with 4 rebounds right now. I've got David George with a rebound and a steal. Drew Vermillion with 3 rebounds. Jacob Hicks with 1. Sullivan East combined only has 6 rebounds. Gate City's total is 14. But Sullivan East does have 3 steals to Gate City's 1. But overall, I'm really pleased with the effort I'm seeing from the boys today. They've come to play.
You know, and what we talked about in the pre, they've moved better. There hasn't been a lot of that isolation. Of course, when Dean's out there shooting from half court and making them, you know, that extends that defense, which is opening up a lot of lanes for us to be able to work through. But still, and I'm kind of surprised that the Patriots have not kind of slowed it down and tried to feed the inside game. They've hit some threes, don't get me wrong, but you know, they've not been able to assert their dominance inside. Of course, they've been averaging 70 points, you know, and they're only at 30 right now at halftime.
Well, I'm wondering if they don't adjust their defense and try to put some more pressure on Dean. And if they do, I look for that to open things up for Irvin, because they pretty well have him contained. Not as a slam on Zach. It's hard to do anything when you got 3 people on you. But that certainly has allowed Dean to take advantage of it. So I'm wondering if they're not going to pull some pressure off Irvin this half, which, you know, that should open the door for him to score.
You know, and they were, you talking about Greenville yesterday, they were chipping and trying to hit, you know, they were kind of not elbowed, but they were trying to be a little bit physical with Irvin and Dean. They've not been able to do that, even though they've triple teamed him today. So, again, Gate City with that 39-30 advantage. You know, of course, Dylan Bartley for Sullivan East had a great first half. He ended up with 11 points. He's the only Patriot in double figures. You've got Dane Davis. Again, we thought they was going to feed him inside, but you know, he's really not been much of a factor. You know, he was out a lot of the first half.
Well, he's only missed 1 shot, I think. He's made everything else. I'm not sure why they're not going to him more often. I hope they continue what they're doing, but I'm a little confused on that.
Is this the only game you got today?
So,
is this the only game you have today?
Now we've got Rob flirting with the referees.
Yeah.
So let's hope he doesn't get ejected.
Talking to the referees, they've been going back and forth from all these tournaments. I was talking to the referee. He has a game at Sullivan North's tournament later on this evening, so everybody's staying busy. As we get a great pass inside quickly from Irvin, he may not be able to get the ball in the hoop right now because of the triple team, but he made a great pass to Sally, gives Sally the bucket. As East misses on the far end. Gate City will be on our end shooting this time, so we get to see a little bit more closer of the action as Dean penetrates, and they're going to call a foul on. They're going to call an offensive foul on Dean.
He cleared out, created his own space there. That's going to be his second foul. That is only going to be the first foul of the second half. Again, 7:20 here in the third quarter. 41-30, Gate City with the advantage.
There's a lot. Get it inside now, and they're going to have another quick foul on Gate City as we double team Davis, the big 6'7".
It'll be Sally. That's his third foul. Second team foul, and again, as we mentioned at halftime, I thought that was probably what they were going to do the game, you know. And luckily, though, Vermillion did start to come over and give him some help, but again, he did pick up the foul.
Well,
again, this 3 fouls.
I think that's kind of why Sally's getting in foul trouble. He would have gotten away with this the last 2 games.
East with the ball now. They move the ball around. They shoot for 3. No good. Rebounded by Dean. Gets the ball out to George. George is going to take it up strong and make it. George, who had just checked in for Sally, give him the basket on a great pass for Gate City. Again, make that score 43-13 as an errant pass.
The pass to nobody.
Yeah, to the SunTrust
that security
banner.
guard sitting down there by the gate.
Ran the baseline, give a great assist to Vermillion. As you might have been able to hear Irvin holler, ball, 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 as he ran the baseline. Great pass.
Even though that's his 12th point, but it's good to see, again, the movement and everybody touching the ball on every possession.
Missed three-pointer. Who gets that rebound? That's Vermillion.
He's got their first points of the second half. It's 45-32.
Long two-pointer by Irvin, no good. Gate City East takes the ball, wanting to drive, off-balance shot, no good. Rebounded by Dean. Here comes Dean. He's going to shoot from three, no good. Hicks trying to battle for the rebound over the bigger players and come.
City's dominating it, but East is still hanging around. It's kind of an unusual field in this game.
What did you say both teams were averaging, like scoring-wise?
Well, Gate City right now, they've come into the ball games averaging 75 points, and Sullivan East coming to averaging 71. So both teams in the 70s, and right now as we get to 4:30, Gate City with a 45-34 advantage.
Yeah. Irvin triple teamed. They're going to get the ball inside this time. Reverse layup. Oh, no good, but he's going to be fouled. Give that foul to big man Davis inside. Irvin's speed got him around that. 45-34, 4.5 minutes to go as there's a stoppage in play.
I think if Irvin goes after Davis every time, that Gate City would get him into foul trouble pretty quickly. If we could get him on the bench, that would really help the Gate City effort.
At the line for Gate City, number 23, Zach Irvin.
Zach at the line for two, eyes the mark and makes it. DeAndre Max checked in, and so has Eli. Irvin eyes the mark, makes the second. Give them 47-34. Joe, as you and Chris have said, it's staying around. Gate City will make a run, East will make a run, keeping it around the 11-13 mark the whole game. As East penetrates inside, there's going to be a foul.
Zach Irvin picks up his second foul. And team foul number 3. Again, going to the line will be Dylan Bartley. He's got 11 points. Leading scorer for Sullivan East as he makes his 12th.
And he's only a freshman.
Luke Reed checks in for the first time. Again, the Dennis Rodman, as I kept on calling him, again, gives him some rebounding and defensive effort.
As he eyes the mark and misses, almost a shot violation.
I keep trying to persuade Luke to dye his hair different colors. He's not taking me up on that yet, but if he really wants to embody the Rodman persona, we got to see some of that.
We want the Rodman from Detroit, not the one from Chicago.
Most definitely.
But he did get one. He did get a jersey, a 91 jersey from Rodman from Chicago for Christmas.
Awesome. Shot, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by DeAndre. DeAndre wanting to move the ball. No way. They're going to call a travel as he was tripped trying to penetrate the ball inside, and they're going to call a travel.
Rob, that was your buddy there. Why don't you
That
get on
was
it?
my friend. And
That was all ball.
But just think how intimidating Luke would look coming out with like green and blue hair.
the thing was he wouldn't have traveled if he hadn't been tripped. So that's the only problem I had with that. But it's going to be Adam Davidson bringing the ball across the timeline as East slows it down slightly. Now they go into their motion offense. They've got their big fella out front in a post position at the wing as they're trying to get a three-pointer, and they still haven't been able to get one. They're going to shoot from the wing, from the far baseline. No good. And it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be
So East will be inbounding under their own basket.
Sorry. Three-pointer is good by Sullivan East.
Oh, wow.
Got to remind me on the jump ball situation each
Okay,
day.
if there's a jump ball.
Don't say anything. Starnes wide open. Nobody gets him.
Blocked from behind.
As blocked from behind. And they're
That was all ball.
Rodman got it.
All ball. All ball. I don't know, see what happened.
Now that was a Rodman block.
Luke Dennis Rodman Reed comes across and knocks the 6'7" Dane Davis to the ground. He may not come into Luke's territory much more today.
Luke Reed, of course, one of the premier pharmacy players of the year in football. Of course, taking on probably East's best player, again, from Tuscan. So, again, back and forth. 47-38, 3:13 left here in the third quarter. Again, the winner of this ball game will play on Monday at 1 o'clock against Mr. Carr's Dobbins-Bennett Indians.
I've already been worried about that. I'm going to feel very conflicted that day.
I won't. As Gate City rebounds, give that to Reed. Dean brings the ball inside, and there's going to be contact. Hard contact underneath, and let's see who they call this foul on.
I believe it's going to be on Rodman.
What?
as the East player falls on top of Dean or
Luke kind
Reed.
of came in.
Small hustle foul on Vermillion.
So now Gate City starting to not play that crisp offense and defense. We're doing, as we've mentioned, they're starting to play the tempo and style of the team that we're playing. And again, that scrappy Patriot bunch, we're getting back into not taking clean shots, not moving without the ball. And again, it's a 9-point advantage.
Yep.
Yeah, East is keeping it to within single digits.
They try to get the ball in that time to their big fella, and it's going to be knocked away. Dean gets the ball to Zach. Zach for three. No good. Rebounded by George. George wanting to go up with it. Dean baseline. As they're going to call a foul on the big fella as Dean went up. And he almost got a technical
He
right
did.
there.
He had some words for the referee, and the referee, to his credit, had some words right back to him.
Dean goes to the line. That's 16 foul, or 3 team fouls in Southeast. Gate City's got 6 as Dean eyes another one. You know, with the great first half he had, that is Dean's first point in the second half. We're at 2:02 left here. It's 48-38.
So Davis is going to take a seat. Was that his third foul, did you say?
That is his third.
So as he's going to take a seat, again, that takes away a little bit of his offense right there.
East has shown that they can shoot the three-pointer outside without the big guy.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see what happens right here the next